Hi loves, so this is going to be a quick tutorial. This is just a fall smoky eye, especially now for the holidays. October is over and it's just with a new lip, eyes with eyeliner, with my lashes, and just stay tuned. Bye. So I'm going to show you guys alternatives real quick because I know not everybody has the same eyeshadow. Eyelid primer, you can use whatever you want. You know, e.l.f. has one, which I've used in my prior tutorials. Urban Decay, Too Faced if you want higher end. Everybody has one. And I know Revlon has one now in the drugstore. And I believe Milani does as well. It's just an eyelid primer. I always prime my eyelids because I do have an oily T-zone and my eyelids happen to be oily. As a base, I'm using the Jordana eyeshadow base, which you could get wherever they sell Jordana, which I know is Kmart and Dwayne Reed. This is only like $1.99. Or if you want, you can use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk for an eyeshadow base as well. Those are very creamy consistency and they actually really latch onto your eyeshadow. And it's just a big jumbo pencil. You get any color, you can make it black if you want, whatever you want. I'm just using that one because I'm going to just mute out the red tones and the veiny looking on your eyelids. Now for palettes, I'm just going to use my 28 Pen Neutral palette, and this you could get in Coastal Scents, BH Cosmetics, online as well. So it's just these, and I'm just going to go in with this color down here, which is more of like a coppery purple tone, and it does have shimmer. And the dupes that I found for that, for anyone who doesn't have a 28 eyeshadow palette, you can go and get the Physicians Formula Classic Nudes Quad, and I use this almost for all my looks. I actually do like this. These are just basic nudes, which these two is what I always use for a transitional color, and this is what you could use either to smooth out any harsh edges or just this for a highlight. And this one is $6.85 in Rite Aid or wherever they sell Physicians Formula. And what I also found for the purple truffle color, I found this e.l.f. single eyeshadow. And these go for $3 unless you get them on sale for $1.50. And it's raspberry truffle. And I'll put the information to the store down where it's in the city. So that's the color that I'm using. It's an actual beautiful color, and it's extremely pigmented. So if more of that copper look, it's a beautiful color. Let me swatch the color that I'm going to use on the palette, which I said is this color right here in the corner, and it's very pigmented as well. So it's the same color. And I think this one's more, the other one's a little lighter, but you can always build it up. So I also found the Maybelline Eye Studio Quad in Legendary Lilac. And you can use the purple here. It's more of a purple with the gold shimmery. And you know these are very pigmented. So you want to go for more purple with copper glitter. This is the great alternative. I bought that online. I'll link it down below. You can also use Wet n Wild Petal Pusher. This is another great dupe, and it's the color right here. And you know, Wet n Wild shadows are extremely pigmented. It's just a little bit darker, but it still has the coppery reflex, which is what we're aiming for. And also Black Radiance has also the A-Pen palette, and this one is in Downtown Browns, and you get these in any regular drugstore, and it's this color right here. Extremely pigmented, same thing as the Wet n Wild. So the Wet n Wild is here, and that's just the black opal. It looks dark, but it's really not. When you go to see it in person, it's very purple brownish with more of a copper glitter undertone. So those are the ones that I found they could use as an alternative if you don't have the 8-pen neutral palette, which I know not everybody has. And if you can't find the raspberry truffle, this is another one, Amethyst, from e.l.f. as well. And it's more of a purple with gold reflex. So these are the colors that we're aiming for. So I'm going to put these to the side. And I'm going to begin. Really quick as well, you could use the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay if you do have that accessible, because here you'll have all the transitional colors that you need, including the matte black, which I'm going to use, and you can use the color Busted. It's the same thing. So like I said, those are all alternatives if you don't have a neutral palette. Use the Jordana base, and I'm only going to focus this on my lid with these two colors, and I'm going to create the transition. You could go whichever order you want. It's just this is better for me to blend out any harsh edges. So I'm going to go in and go back and forth on it, tap off the excess, and focus this on your crease with my flat top brush. And I'm going to go into the copper color, which is more of a purple copper look. And I'm just going to pack it on the lid. You want it all on your lid. Grab another black one. And I'm going to go in with this matte black. Any matte black they have accessible, definitely use it. I'm going to put a little bit on the brush, tap off the brush, and focus this on the corner. Like that. Like that. So clean off your brush. I have a tissue here, I always do. So once you get all that black off the brush, now you're going to blend it in. So you're going to keep it on the center of your eye. Jump back and forth on the colors to combine them. Tap off the excess and blend it into your crease. With this color here, it's next to the white. It's just a little not so white. And I'm just going to go in and back and forth. Tap it off. Pencil pointer brush. And I'm just going to go in with this matte brown and smoke out the lower lash line. So put on the tip and then smoke it out. A little bit with the black, like a little bit, and you can just smoke it out more. NYC liquid eyeliner in black. You guys know I have like 3 of these all over. I have one especially for my smoky eyes, and I have another one with my separate section that I have in my vanity for my Halloween looks. I don't really reuse if I put it in certain places. This one's mainly for my eye. Like that. Remember, always put more glue at the end or the corners, because those are more prone to like detaching somehow. So just put it more on the edges, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm going to do my waterline. Extreme black, because the wand is extremely small. So this is really great for my lower lash line. I mean my lower lashes. Alright love, so this is it. All I did was highlight my face. I've used my Ben Nye powder and I cleaned the edges up. So that's the final look. You can also use any kind of lip you want. Jordana Baby Berry. Like that. And since this is a really heavy smoky, I'm going to use my e.l.f. lip stain. And this is the color Heartbreaker. I don't think you can really see it. So I'm going to use the lip stain.